Hey guys and gals, what's up? This is Gimli1357 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the achievement Phantom in the medium. This achievement is to escape the creature without alerting it. Now there are 4 areas in the game that you have to sneak past the creature to be able to get this achievement. I'm going to try and keep spoilers to a minimum in case you have not played fully through the game and this is your first time through. I will be showing you only the areas that you actually need to sneak past the maw. Starting off directly after the first chase scene where he chases you down a dark hallway with some multiple turns, you're going to come to this little room where there is a light source. You're going to grab some if you want, and then carefully sneak your way out from here. Now this is the first area you have to sneak past him, and the best method is to walk directly forward up to these little broken down wooden boxes over to this one right here, and the head will fall off of this little mummy statue thing, which will have him come this way. This does not count as alerting him because that's a scripted event in the game. Once he comes over to here, you're just going to want to stay directly where you're at and not move. Wait until he turns around. As soon as he turns around, start sneaking behind him because you don't want to get too far behind him for certain areas so that he doesn't end up looping the full way around and seeing you. As you continue down this way, there's another little box off to the right. You will see I hide behind. He will eventually move forward and then disappear into a cloud of moths. As soon as he heads down the hill and out of sight, that's when I sneak around the box. You can see all the moths come up, and you can continue along. Once you make it all the way down to where he just disappeared, he will reappear over to the right. So you're going to want to hide behind this box right here, this very first box, because he's going to appear staring directly at you. He will not see you as long as you stay here, and you will wait for him to do his little comments and sniffing, and then he will eventually turn around. As soon as he turns around, that's when you want to start moving, because you don't want to get too far behind, like I said. He'll break one box right here, and you're going to want to move to the boxes directly next to the one that he just broke. He'll break another box, and then he will start to move forward. Once he moves forward from there, you're going to keep going behind him, because right here, this set of boxes that he is directly beside, he is going to start doing circles around. So you're going to want to hide here and wait while he does his little sniff. As soon as he starts walking, go as quick as you can while still crouching, and just go directly for the exit. He will loop around this box. If you're too slow, he will spot you there. There is a slight change in the music whenever he spots you, so you can use that as a key to figure out if he actually spotted you, because sometimes it could be a little bit tricky. Sometimes I didn't think he spotted me, but he apparently did because I didn't get the achievement. But I did this time. So once you go through the moths, that's the end of that chasing. The next one is very short. Once you get right out of that area, you'll get to this part where you climb through the lockers, and he will appear in the physical world. You'll want to just run down here. You can run. You don't have to slow walk. Get behind this box and just crouch and hold your breath. Nothing really too fancy here. He's not going to be in here for very long. And as soon as he breaks that door and walks through, you can stop holding your breath. You will notice the screen start to fade, which means you've been holding your breath too long. As soon as he goes through, you can let go of your breath and you're good to go. The next chase scene is going to be when you have the split paths. Depending on which one you do, it will be either this or the next one. If you did the office one first, you're going to come into this area. As soon as your light starts blinking, you're going to start holding your breath. Stay crouched the entire time and just hug the right side of the room. I'm using my vision here so that you can actually see the outline of him. In the physical world, he can't see you. He can only tell when you're breathing. So as long as you stay crouched and hold your breath, you can walk directly past him and you will have no issues. I've had issues staying in the office with not getting the achievement. So I found as long as you go out, crouch, and hold your breath, it will pop. Once you get all the way down here to this mirror, this chase scene is over. Sometimes he will disappear a little bit earlier. Sometimes he won't disappear till you get all the way to the mirror. Then on the other of the split paths, you will come to this room. This is the longest part that you have to hide from him for. Again, holding your breath and crouching. You can see I'm practically right next to him and he doesn't notice. But you can walk around these boxes right here with all the blankets over top of them, and you will find this little cave cat thingy. You climb under the boxes and the shelves and the cupboards. As soon as you get to there, that's about halfway through this area. And you can catch your breath for a little bit. Climb through here. As soon as you climb through, he's going to break through some boxes off to the side. Again, hold your breath and crouch. Now, usually he just kind of walked straight that way, but he kind of came over to look at me this time, which I worried that he had actually been alerted, but he wasn't, because I did get the achievement after this. So, depending on which way he goes, if he goes the way that he's going right here, follow behind him. If he goes to the right and loops around, follow him that way. Either way, just stay behind him and follow him around. He'll just do circles around these boxes, and then you can go through this doorway and down the hall. As soon as you get through the door, you can stop holding your breath because he's not going to spot you or get alerted as long as you are completely through the doorway. Once you get down to here and shuffle through these last few cupboards, that is it. That's the last of the chases, and the achievement will not pop until you get the bolt cutters and cut your first chain, though. So you can see here, running out from here, go all the way down, get down to the door, cut the chain, and as soon as you open the door, you will get your achievement. So right here, achievement unlocked, Phantom, 40 gamer score, and a rare achievement, escape the creature without alerting it. So good job. I hope you enjoyed this little guide, and tune into Gamers Guide and the Gamers Guide channel Xbox Club for more achievement tips, shorts, and guides. See y'all later, folks.